spend your morning playing catch up. Richmond's morning news keeps you on your way. 8 a.m. now in the day.
All right, good morning, everybody. 8:04 on Richmond's Morning News. This is News Radio WRVA. Somebody just sent me a text message. Hey, Rich, real quick, the last guest you had was really interesting. Give me the website one more time. It's Gearhart's Fine Chocolates. It's in Charlottesville and also here in Richmond. The website is GEARHR. Sorry, let me try again. GEARHARTS with an S, Gerhardt's Chocolates with an S.com. So check him out. Good guy. Really proud of him. The number one chocolatier in America, right here in Central Virginia.
And I Googled him and found it. It was the first thing that came up. Yeah. So Gerhardt's Chocolates and it'll come up on Google.
He went from standing there, shaved head Marine, to now the number one chocolatier in America.
And I've never had any of the chocolates, but I saw the pictures of them. Holy moly, they look good.
Are you a dark chocolate, milk chocolate?
Milk.
Milk chocolate.
I'll eat both, but I prefer milk.
What's your favorite candy bar?
Snickers.
Snickers, or I'm good for a Butterfinger.
Butterfinger's not bad.
Love Butterfingers. Love Snickers. Snickers is number one. And I'll do a Payday every once in a while without the chocolate on top.
I love anything with peanuts.
That's an underrated chocolate bar.
I believe. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's see. What are we going to do right now? We're going to remind everybody something kind of we fought for, the 933 experiment. We open up the phone lines for you at 933. Now, I tell you that because we kind of experimented with some phone calls, and we didn't, and we did, and we did. But I really think that it's important that you get an opportunity to speak up. We the people, stand up, speak up. We're going to turn this into a podcast as well. We're going to go live on YouTube. But I need to hear from you, the American people, because if we don't speak up, we get more nonsense like the budget that they're going to pass today at Capitol Square, where they're giving themselves raises. Somebody put in, and I'm not sure if this is going to make the final conference committee report, but they actually had the audacity to say, hey, we're not going to audit where you get your money if you're running for governor anymore. I mean, just talk about less transparency. For the party that said they were going to work on lowering the cost, they actually have a 1% tax increase in there, sales tax increase, if local municipalities want to raise some more funds. There you go. We ran on one thing and we do another. I'm going down to Capitol Square as soon as the show's over, Dave. And I'm going to sit there in the gallery and watch this go on both sides, and I'll report back to you tomorrow. But anyway, 9:33, we'll take your telephone calls, and let's get to Richmond's morning news brief. Here we go. Top story of the morning: Virginia's got a budget. Well, at least that's what they're calling it. I call it a boondoggle. That's our big story of the morning.
Number one. Virginia, we finally got a budget. Guess what paid the price when they chose to nudge it? They found a brand new piggy bank to raid. Now everybody's cheering for the deal they made.
They found a piggy bank. We were gonna take away the tax break that we gave to the data centers, so they come here and create a tax revenue base that supports the rest of the state. But instead of going back on our word, what we'll do is we'll just find another way to have a usage fee, which is a tax. This is just, I found another piggy bank, and I walked through everything that they're going to spend their money on, including Obamacare, funding Metro for Northern Virginia, and then to have a slush fund. It is a joke. It is an absolute joke. And if you're a Republican and you're driving into Capitol Square right now, I'll probably see you in the General Assembly building. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to ask you why you voted for this. Democrats have 100% control of everything. This is what you get when you get one-party rule. This is what you get when you give the keys to the kingdom, the governor's mansion, the Senate, and the House to the Democrats. They give you this. All right, story number 2. Talks go on in Switzerland between the Iranians and the United States. Can we trust them? We'll talk about that during the 933 experiment, but here's the latest from Fox News.
Number 2.
The negotiations are aimed at securing a long-term peace deal while also addressing Iran's nuclear program. They have about 60 days to reach a deal. Pakistan and Qatar are mediating. The talks have reportedly hit obstacles along the way. This after President Trump threatened Tehran's delegation during negotiations. He says the U.S. could resume bombing and take over the Strait of Hormuz if a deal is not reached. Iran's top negotiator strongly condemned the remarks. A U.S. official says the talks have covered several issues, including keeping the Strait of Hormuz open and enforcing the ceasefire in Lebanon.
There's a lot of flexing. There's a lot of theater kid nonsense going on over there. The Iranians say one thing, they posture the rest. Donald Trump says something, they get mad. Can you trust them? Is this a real negotiations if you can't trust them? They say they're going to let the inspectors come in. Said they're going to let them come in before. I'm skeptical, but we'll see what happens. But I want to hear from you coming up 9:33. Do you trust the IRGC and the Iranian regime to make a deal that they'll follow up with, that they'll follow through with, that they'll live up to? And if you don't, then why bother? 9:33, we'll tackle that question for you. All right, story number 3. It's summer. It's officially here. The summer solstice was on Sunday, and now it's time to hit the beach.
Number 3.
Summer officially.
Swimsuits?
Look like you're getting a little red. Maybe you ought to put some sunblock on.
You got a spray-on tan?
The Speedo is completely acceptable.
It's too hot.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's summer. I'm not blushing. I'm sunburned. We're going to the beach. You coming?
The beach is a perfect place to pick up chicks.
I got sand in my butt. I can't hardly walk.
It's time to barbecue and grill. And
Somebody get this man a burger.
I barbecue with this dude.
Barbecue, music.
In summer. Dave, do you understand the difference between barbecuing and grilling?
Yeah, one's slow and low, and the other one's at a high temperature.
Okay. I didn't know that, being a West Coaster. I thought everything you throw over an open flame was a barbecue, and then I moved down south and got yelled at.
No.
So I will be grilling a lot this summer.
It's different, yeah.
I will be grilling a lot this summer. Will you be walking around wearing your Speedo?
No.
Okay.
And that's just a public service for everyone.
It's now summer officially.
Don't say I didn't give anybody anything for their birthdays or Christmas.
Yeah,
nobody needs to see that.
There's the gift that keeps on giving. Super Dave will not be walking around in this Speedo in public. I'll just leave it at that. I think I just threw up in my mouth. Story number 4, U.S. wins at the World Cup. And my cousin Hardy's coming on at about an hour from now to give me a World Cup update.
Number 4.
Balogun has a step on Shirkani. Balogun to the byline. Balogun into the middle. Dead! It's the United States once again on the board early. It's 1-0 U.S. Robinson fizzing it back. Serginho Dest blocked. Still in. Might be 2. Is 2. And the building shakes in Seattle. And the United States will know for sure they are marching on to the knockout round of this FIFA World Cup.
USA wins against Australia. They have one more match and they get to the next round, so they've already advanced. Congratulations to Team USA. And finally, our final story of the morning. Dave and I were both watching NASCAR this weekend on Prime. They had the race at Naval Station Coronado. Now, there's a bunch of different naval stations in San Diego. There's the big one that's in actually the city of San Diego. Then there's one over the Coronado Bridge. They also have SEAL Buds training right there as well. And this one was next to Point Loma. It's a lot of the places that they had the Top Gun movie filmed at. Anyway, it was a street race. And I guess it inspired these two guys to drive 110 and 125 miles an hour. Here's the excuse they gave when they got pulled over.
Number 5.
So is there any reason you guys are street racing? Because you're 110 and he's 125.
That guy, he swerved at me, and he shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
I am out just having a little ride in my favorite car.
I had a little ride in my regular car, and then we got street racing in Coronado. Dave, you ever pulled over for street racing? Are you a speed demon?
I'll plead the fifth on that one. But
I know you can't park to save your life.
What do you mean I can't park?
Oh my! I came in this morning. Your car is almost sideways. It's taking up like 4 parking slots.
No, it's between the two yellow lines. As long as you get between the two yellow lines, it counts.
Needs to be straight.
There's no neatness in parking. There's no neatness in parking.
Yes. You're the worst parker.
No.
I love everything about you.
No, just because you think you're Mr. Cool and you have to back into the
I don't know. I do. Gary backs in. I don't back in.
I thought you were backing in too.
No. That's Wicker, the hippie upstairs who plays the rock and roll music. He backs
I can
in.
understand Wicker doing it.
Yeah, Gary backs in. Herrera, no. I do not back into parking spaces. I'm not gangster needing to get away quick. You are the worst parker.
No, I just pull in as long as it's between the two yellow lines. I'm not taking up
and
two
he's
spots.
Like halfway crooked.
It's all there. It's like a field goal in football. As long as you get it through the uprights, it counts.
I personally will not park next to you because you're such a bad parker.
Good. That just leaves me more spaces.
There you go.
And I've been parking like that forever, and I still never have hit any cars.
You're the kind of guy that if I had a post note, I'd write like "nice parking job, pal," and leave it on your windshield.
Yeah, you don't want to know what I'd write on your car back. I can't say what I'd write on that car.
Shut up and talk.
It'd be with a screwdriver in the paint.
Okay, let's just stop right now. This is getting completely out of control. All right, that's it for Richmond's Morning News Brief this morning here on News Radio WRVA. Again, we'll read your text messages.
Men's Wellness.
655, 755, 855, 933, The Experiment. Can we trust the Iranians to make a deal? Today's program brought to you apart by Men's Wellness Centers. So